Okay, see if I can pull this off.
What's up, everybody?
Dude, what's up? It's everyone. It's your boy Parody 07. Remember 1 Corinthians 11 verse 1.
Like, what's up, ya boys? It's ya boys.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Parody 07. It's good to see you. I'm back on the cam. Good to see everybody, and for y'all to see me. I'm sure you're super stoked about that.
You serious?
What we got going on today is a parody of content from like the Trash Taste guys. So if you know of Connor C-Dog VA, if you know of Anime Man Joey, if you know of Garnt, those are the types of people that we'll be parodying of today. I have a couple of friends with me. I've got Cayla, aka Miss Masterpeace, aka Double MP, aka the best content creator that's a secret on YouTube, and I'm trying my best to make her not a secret. So please introduce yourself.
I'm not the best. That's untrue, but hi. I'm, basically what,
Perfect. Top tier. That was a top tier introduction. She is the one who does a lot of the music on my streams. So, and the one that I hype up a lot. So please check her out. Her stuff is in the description. Also, who will be in the description join us today is my boy Egan. Egan, how you doing?
Oh, hey. I'm doing pretty good. It's pretty nice to be able to just, hang out with a couple of cool internet people.
Cayla, how much anime do you watch?
Not a lot. I've seen like the Pokemon series. I've seen some Beyblade, Glitter Force.
There you go.
I feel like Digimon. That's about it, I think.
Okay. What about you, Egan? How much anime have you watched?
Very, very little. Mostly it's been like exposure because I have a couple of weeb friends and they talk to me a lot about the anime they watch, or at least in high school they did. I'm mostly into cartoons, but honestly, anime seems like it's respectable, even though I don't really watch it per se.
So neither of you would say you're avid watchers, right?
No.
Correct.
That's what I want. I want as the less you've seen, the better. So what we're gonna do today is I have a list of about a dozen anime. So obviously anime originates in Japan, and the titles are typically written in Japanese, and the translation sometimes doesn't exactly work the way that they might have intended it to work. I've got, again, like a dozen animes, and I'm going to read them off to you, and you guys are going to try to describe and guess what you think the anime is about. And then from after that, I'll send you the picture from my anime list that's like the title picture of that show, and see if that changes your opinion. And then I will tell you what it actually is about via the description on my anime list. It's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait. So
let's go.
So I'm gonna give you guys a really hard one to start. So
I think you start out hard.
A drugstore in another world, the slow life of a cheat pharmacist.
Oh man, that's a mouthful.
So what do you think that's about? It's not really descriptive at all.
Cheat pharmacist. Is that like drug dealers?
Maybe.
What's the show rated?
Drugstore in another world. I mean, pharmacists are just like legal drug dealers at this point. So if you're gonna be drugstore in another world, cheat pharmacy, I'm assuming this has something to do with illicit narcotics.
You take drugs or alcohol? What is drugs?
Could be, for sure.
I mean, based upon the title implication, it's a drugstore in another world with a slow, just peaceful-ish life of a cheating pharmacist, of what he's cheating on. I don't know, the government maybe, or their wife.
Dude, tax fraud, the anime.
I literally don't know what else this could mean.
Like I said,
I don't know.
It actually isn't that hard. That's why I was messing around. So
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna get much more difficult. But
Nice. Oh,
okay, so I just said
not
what?
at all.
so that's the
What?
what do you
Why
guys
is there a
think?
cat girl on my page?
It doesn't look anything like what I saw.
It's those are really nicely dressed pharmacists, if that's what you mean.
Oh my gosh. So your guys are changing based on what you see there. You don't think it's about what the title implies? Go ahead.
I don't even know. Like, this looks like a completely different show.
Yeah, no, like
I don't
like
understand.
I'm not buying it. Like you put the wrong picture in chat.
I
Like this is
swear.
just not,
No, this
like
is
the wrong image.
you confused this for another anime guy. I'm sorry,
it's
your content
literally
is
all
broken.
on the same page, I promise.
I can't believe that. There's no way. Just
So a lot of times, obviously in another world, is a common anime trope is called isekai, is when the main character ends up in a different world. A lot of times it's really poorly done and done in the first like 30 seconds of the show.
They get like
I've heard of
warped they get eaten by some like time traveling worm
Or
and then
something.
just like
Sometimes it's as simple as they just fall over after going shopping. Like they just on the way home they fall over and they wake up in another planet.
you know what makes sense?
It's just me on a Tuesday.
yeah, that
evening,
checks
you know?
out.
It sounds more like a sort of like if you have been drinking a certain something a little too much and you're starting to hallucinate. That's kind of what it sounds like.
All right, I'm gonna read to you and to the viewers what exactly this show's about. Let's see. Reiji Kiryu, formerly a corporate slave, wakes up one day in another world. After discovering he has gained superhuman pharmaceutical knowledge, he decides to open up a drugstore along the canine Noria and the ghostly Mina. There he tends to the needs of all who visit the shop with potions and the like.
Okay, so I wasn't like,
It's pretty much exactly what the title suggested
okay.
is.
It's pretty explanatory. Like I'm assuming that most anime are gonna be like this, but there's gonna be like a couple that the title is just like,
Right.
why is this show named this?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
All right, let's go on to the next one. My senpai is annoying. Senpai.
I know what senpai is.
So
Yeah.
for the viewers who don't know what senpai means, that just simply means a superior. That commonly, if you're an underclassman, you're talking to an older classman instead of saying like Mr., Sir, or Ma'am, like we would here in America or English-speaking countries. They use the term senpai as a term of respect. That's what that senpai word means. So my senpai is annoying. What do you guys think?
I think it's literally
Well-
my senpai is annoying. I don't know what else it could
Yeah,
possibly be.
pretty direct. It feels pretty explanatory. It's just like, I'm annoyed with my dad. I'm annoyed with my mom. like that kind of title is what it's like. I guess it gives off. My senpai. Most of the times I hear it used in the trope of senpai being like not necessarily superior, but like someone you crush on.
Okay.
Usually.
Okay.
But that's the impression I have. So
Okay.
maybe it's just like I have an annoying crush. I have no idea.
Okay. That's an interesting take.
It could definitely be that.
Okay. Any other?
Maybe annoying to everyone else, like except for them.
Ooh,
The
okay.
whoever-
There's a twist. So the only person it's not annoying to is the person crushing. Okay. Interesting. What do you
that's
think?
my take.
What do you think, Cayla?
I don't know. I would dare suggest, it's basically either that or legitimately my senpai is annoying.
Here's the title art, the poster. And I will tell you the MC is the green-haired girl. This is one I've seen.
Kiki.
I feel like it is based upon this. My senpai is annoying, but there's like a lot of characters, and I'm wondering if like this is like not just one person. I'm thinking it's like, this girl and that guy, and then this girl and that guy, and like they're all kind of like they all have a senpai that's annoying or something. Like
Okay.
It's not just following one story, it's following different people, even if there is an MC.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting from this image. It
That
probably isn't right, but that's my That's all I can come up with.
No, that's all. That's a good take. I think I agree with that. I think maybe this, well, given that if the way this is set up is maybe there's multiple like stories that are similar and like tangentially related. Basically, what Cayla was saying, like, but I think the one that they focus primarily on, of course, being main characters, the two in the middle, maybe like main characters like and then there's Senpai on the right who's really tall compared to the rest of them, huh?
Yeah, he is.
Huh? And what's this lady in the right doing, like inflating a balloon like that has arms and looks really sad?
That's anime for you, man.
This balloon. Maybe she has a senpai and it's a balloon.
Probably not an anime if there's no little cute little creatures involved.
That's fair.
That's true.
That's fair.
Studio Ghibli or whatever.
That's fair. All right. So believe it or not, you guys kind of nailed it. Like with your take, yeah.
Oh yes.
So
I would high five you, but I have to high five myself.
At a certain trading company, everybody except the girl in the yellow and then the yellow-haired kid are all co-workers at the same place. Saleswoman Futaba Igarashi, which is the green-haired girl, has managed to hold a respectable job for almost 2 years, thanks to the guidance of her senior co-worker, Harumi Takada, which is the guy in the middle that's holding her up. However, due to Igarashi's short stature, Takada often teases her and treats her like a kid, leaving Igarashi constantly annoyed by his antics. Despite this, Igarashi notices Takada's reliability, as he's always ready to help whenever something at the workplace goes awry. As Igarashi and Takada spend more time together, their relationship soon develops further than simply being co-workers at the office. So, as the show goes on, Igarashi, the green-haired girl, develops a crush on her manager or her like superior, which is Takada, the guy holding her up in the photo, and that's like the main trope that's going on in the middle. And the two in the top right that you guys mentioned are also our side story that is going on simultaneously. That I actually prefer their love story to the other two. I like.
knew it. They're lovers.
So he's the.
And they were roommates.
Oh my gosh, they were roommates.
But yes, her name's Sakura. She's like one of my waifus. I'm not gonna lie, I love her to death.
You don't let.
All right, so you guys kind of nailed the first two. So good job. Good job.
Look at that.
All right, the next one.
Thank you.
The devil is a part-timer.
I've heard of. I think I've heard of this trope once or twice, where it's like there's some kind of demon that like does a thing, and somehow ends up like in the human world. Either like incarnated in some person's body, like possession or something like that, and like he then like I don't know assumes like normal like human tasks or something like that. I don't know. Maybe he like runs into someone who quote unquote believes in him or something, and he is compelled to give up his evil ways somehow. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's
just my take on it.
That's an interesting take. What do you think, Cayla?
It sounds like this person maybe has like a part-time job as the devil.
Oh, okay.
And then whatever else they do in their time beats me. But
interesting, like a Ghost Rider kind of scenario.
Kind of, maybe like some sort of, that's like like some sort of like demon or devil or whatever has got a part-time job as, or it's the devil, but he has a part-time job as something stupid like being a cashier at Walmart.
Okay.
It's one of those two. That's what I got out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna send the
insert cash or select payment type.
Oh my goodness.
Use pin pad to complete transaction.
Oh my goodness, that was so good. What the heck?
That was actually spot on. That's scary. Yes. Oh my gosh, Cayla, please. No,
okay,
thank you for shopping at Walmart.
Oh my gosh. I sent the title art so you can see it.
Okay, I've got a feeling this title isn't one that entirely directly implies what's going on in the story, because there's swords. There's no way.
I mean, I'm getting a vibe. There's also a lady in the back with a hammer.
Is that a ladle? Is that a chef?
Holy-
Yeah, it's got that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He is holding a
Dude,
ladle. He is
This is
holding
a fast food
And he-
restaurant. Do they work in a fast
It
food
looks
restaurant?
like it. It looks like it because there's the guy in front of him who's wearing like a traditional McDonald's like brim.
Wait. Okay, so I was probably correct with the like
McDonald's from
working
hell.
a stupid job thing. They probably work it. This is probably like a fast food thing. I don't get the devil part though. What does that mean? And why is there a sword? Is it okay? Is it like something kind of like the main character or whatever, which I'm assuming is Sword Girl, right in the front with the reddish pinkish hair.
Okay.
She does some sort of superhero work. Maybe it's like a superhero kind of thing or something where like like Superman like has his job and then does Superman stuff. Maybe it's something like that where this girl has like superhero or supervillain or whatever work, but she works part-time at this restaurant or whatever that these other people work at or something. She has like a double life maybe.
Okay.
No, that's absolutely like I think that's the most reasonable take.
Interesting. All right, so I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's actually like 3 paragraphs worth. Main character is twofold, so it's actually is the girl in the front and the guy in the red pointing.
Okay.
He works at McDonald's because of copyright. McDonald's, okay.
They work at a fast food restaurant. I knew it.
He does.
He does.
Okay, he does.
Yeah, so
There was a fast food involved.
Yeah, so he is the devil, like actually the devil. So the anime, anime starts. The demon team is the guy in the red, the guy with the ladle, and then the purple hair guy. So they're at war, and then the redhead is this prophesied person who comes to stop the devil. She does, but she stopped him so hard that she sent them to Earth. And he doesn't have like his powers anymore, except for like certain situations. Basically, whenever the plot needs him to have powers, and then they fight throughout the whole thing. But they all live double lives except for the girl in the teal skirt. She just has a crush on the devil. Even after she finds out he's the devil and believes him, she's like, "Oh, that's okay. That's not a deal breaker."
It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah.
And I can only now imagine the angel being like, "You messed up my order. Now I'm going to kill you."
So what I'm gathering is we weren't totally far off.
No, you guys
from
were
what we
pretty.
said.
You guys were pretty.
Yeah.
We're doing so good, Egan.
You guys are actually killing it.
Yeah.
And you guys, and every time you've done it, like, it seems like you actually are pretty close before you even see the picture. And then when you get the picture, you almost have it spot on. So, all
We're
right.
doing
Dude, we could
amazing.
be part-time
harder.
weebs. Dude, part-time weebs. Let's go.
A couple of cuckoos.
So the Legend of Zelda.
People anime tends to want to do animal kind of crossover, human hybrid crossover thingamajigs.
Okay.
So I'm thinking they're bird people.
Bird people,
I am a
okay.
bird person. Or they're just two crazy people. Or maybe 2 clockmakers, or something like that.
Okay.
Because
See,
cuckoos.
My suggestion was going to be 2 idiot lovers or something.
That too. Yeah, that too.
I totally forgot that anime was all about animals and humanoid animals and stuff, or animal humanoids or whatever.
Yeah,
so
it's
that
all about that. That's all that's
it
on
could
there.
totally be accurate. It could
Literally
legitimately be
cat
just 2
girl.
chicken people.
One word, cat, girl.
Yeah.
Here is the title screen.
Yeah, no, that's definitely love story. Definitely love story.
Yeah, this is definitely
Why are they
I'm thinking
why are they holding eggs? Oh no! Actually,
Wait.
I think my theory might be pretty close. Cuckoos tend to raise their young by kicking other young people's young out. That's a thing that happens in nature with cuckoos, because we just have to them be surrogate children. So maybe I don't know. Maybe they've got they were abandoned to a bird or something by their parents and raised by cuckoos instead of wolves.
Honest to goodness, you probably like nailed the plot or something. See, okay, so it's either legit that, or they raise cuckoos, and it's kind of like a play on thing because like they're all like, or one of them raises like a chicken cuckoo farm, whatever, and I feel like there's a love story of like they love each other, but they don't know that each other loves each other, even though they're both like super like obvious about it. I don't know how to get the chickens involved with it, but I feel like there's definitely a romance like that going on.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely
other
a
birds
romance.
other than chickens.
There's literally a part in
Rooster.
the script.
Rooster,
in the
'cause that's
Japanese
so different from
kanji.
the chicken. Okay,
So
so
what is it?
okay, so I'm not gonna lie, Egan almost had it like so perfect, and
Oh no!
and then he
Oh,
went
no.
off the rails. So, Nagi Umino and Erika Amino. That Nagi is the guy, and Erika is the girl in the front with the ponytails. Studious high school student and a social media star. So guy is nerd, girl is TikTok queen. Had nothing that linked them together until they found out they were swapped at birth. When the sudden news is revealed to both of their families, their parents quickly devise a proposition with neither Nagi's nor Erika's knowledge. In order to restore them to their rightful families and ensure everyone's happiness, the two should get engaged. When informed of this, Nagi and Erika are eager to reject the plan, refusing to go along with their parents' wishes. But neither party willing to back down. Only time will tell where the relationship will go. So the cuckoo idea is actually like when you started talking about like being kicked out of the nest and stuff, that's exactly what happens in the show. They both leave.
Holy cow.
They start living together just to piss off the parents.
I see where the title
That
comes
checks
into
out.
play and
Yeah.
stuff. This makes more sense.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it's a very poetic, like representative. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
Yeah, this
it's
is
not
more
like the other
representative
ones where
versus
that's why I was so
literal.
surprised you guys started going on like the analogy route. I was like, yo, this is what this is actually talking about. So you guys actually like if you were to get 100 points, you know, on as a grading scale, you guys got like an 80 on that. That was like fire. I was kind of
Egan might
surprised.
have. I definitely didn't.
Egan never said that it was a love story though. You knew from the start it was a love story.
Oh yeah. I knew. Yeah, based off of that, it was definitely going to be some sort of romancy, whatever. That's totally a anime romance sort of story.
Dude, and Cayla, we are popping off.
Yeah.
What is
I
this?
know.
You guys are
We're
so
doing
good.
so good.
You
We're
know
so
what?
good at figuring out
I'm calling
animes.
I had an order to this, but I'm gonna call an audible.
I'm going to one of the harder ones.
Ooh.
Oh.
Clanad.
That says so much.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
see everything.
Clanad.
Oh, I'm
Clanad.
gonna admit
Something with
something.
a clan.
I don't know what the word. What is a clanad? What is that? I don't know. I've never heard this word.
I've watched the show 3 times and I still don't know what Clanad means.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, that's super helpful.
This helps me a lot.
Clanad.
It's either like a sort of music term or something, or like tension, like a war or something, or like a
Okay.
battle, or like arguing or something, maybe.
Okay.
Like, I'm assuming the root word clan, there's something to do with clan. So maybe there is something like a Clash of Clans kind of thing going on.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There's,
Okay.
like fighting or war or.
Oh my. Yeah. Okay.
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Freaking heck. There's fancy looking like cloudy water stuff behind
They're at
the
a prep
5
school.
girls.
They're definitely at a prep school.
Oh yeah, they're
all in
definitely.
uniform. They're-
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all classmates. Yeah.
Maybe it's some kind of like high school drama for sure. High school
Okay.
drama for sure.
I will tell you real quick what the title art doesn't include is one of the main characters for some reason is a guy. There's a guy.
Huh?
There is a guy. I don't.
There's always a guy.
There is a guy.
There's a guy.
Why?
Yeah. What's wrong with guys?
I mean,
This makes it so much harder, guy. Is it like a all of these girls are crushing on this one guy kind of deal? Is it
Okay.
something? I feel like it could be something like that.
Okay.
That is my best.
Okay.
I literally don't, or it's literally main girls crushing on guy. These 4 other girls are like they either ship them or want to help them out or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So Tomoya Okazaki, which is the guy, is a delinquent who finds life dull and believes he'll never amount to anything. Along with his friend Yohei Tsunohara, is like his best friend. He skips school, plans to waste high school days away. One day, while walking to school, Tomoya passes a young girl muttering quietly to herself. The girl is the girl in the middle. Without warning, she exclaims "Anpan," a popular Japanese food, which catches Tomoya's attention. He soon discovers the girl's name's Nagisa, and that she claims things she likes in order to motivate herself. Nagisa claims that they are now friends, but Tomoya walks away, passing the encounter off as nothing. He finds himself noticing Nagisa more and more around school, eventually concedes to befriend her, and finds out that she was held back to a year due to a severe illness, and that her dream is to revive the school's drama club. Claiming he has nothing better to do, he decides to help her achieve this goal, along with the help of 4 other girls. Love story, high school drama type thing, so you guys got that right.
Okay.
Cool.
Clannad, what I do know about the title is Clannad is the name of a musical play. And so when you said, when Cayla said it was a music term, that could be. Like, I actually don't know. It could be a music term. But
triad,
yeah. So they actually don't say the name Clannad in the entire show. But it's clear but it's clear from context clues that Clannad is the name of the play they decide to do when they revive the school's drama club.
Okay. Okay.
So
yeah, that makes
pretty cool.
sense.
It's a really good show.
That's a pretty cool. That sounds like a really cool premise. That's like wholesome Doki Doki Literature Club.
Let's see. Let's go. So we finally stumped you guys a little bit on one. Let's go.
I don't know. I feel like I was on something there.
You guys weren't totally off. I've somehow gotten stronger when I improved my farm-related skills.
Oh my
Minecraft,
God.
the anime.
Minecraft,
Immediately.
the anime.
Wait! Egan, I think you're onto something.
Maybe it's the life of some like city rich white boy, I don't know, some spoiled brat that gets sent out to like a farm to improve his character.
I feel like that could be pretty close to what it is, unless it's something just completely like, oh yeah, this person goes to like a different world or something and trains dragons or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But
and it's like, oh, what? Like, I'm not training dragons anymore, but I'm farming. I'm like tilling the ground, and I'm still getting like mad gains.
What do you think? It could
There's
be
a
that.
lot of traits. It's very square,
It's very
lending
critty.
itself to my Minecraft theory. But no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. See, I'm seeing this guy with a cape. He's looking at a tomato from what it looks like.
Okay.
There's a blonde girl who's wearing nice attire, but it seems like more from like the country. So maybe he like, I don't know, is deposed, kicked out from like a rich family, and ends up in a farm. And he like gets to know this girl because there's always a love story, like Cayla said.
yeah.
A lot of times, yeah. Cayla, do you have any more input? What is your artist I see?
I think the 2 characters in red that are sitting next to each other, the blonde-haired girl and the brown-haired person, they're definitely main characters.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out if this is like some sort of like fantasy world, because it looks like this person's wearing a cape. This is a rich shirt, that the guy in black is like a rich person that like is a prince maybe or something, and then the girl is the farmer, or he's the farmer, the girl's the rich person that like comes to the farm and maybe is forced to either help or they want to help or whatever.
Yeah, like the Prince and a Pauper type situation, except
Maybe,
he was
maybe.
unwilling. Okay.
That's-
I'm going to read what it says. I haven't seen this. This is ranked really poorly. You've heard all, like, you know, Nagisa and Todoroki, like all these, like, Japanese names, right? The main character's name is Al Wayne.
What? Huh?
What?
Sounds like the anime that was made by the Crunchyroll people.
Yeah.
No.
Al Wayne's greatest goal is to become the best farmer he can be. With utmost effort, he reaches the apex of his farming skills and earns the title of a first-rate cultivator. Due to his achievement, Al gains a substantial upgrade to his stats, which now eclipse even the strength of legendary heroes of old. Soon after discovering his potential, the royal family enlists his help against the rising number of disasters that coincidentally began right as his true power was awakened. Although reluctant, Al concedes that in order to protect his precious fields, he must do his best to keep all threats at bay. So it's kind of like a fantasy world where it's like video game stats and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds like.
And he's the poor
Minecraft
guy.
the anime is wild, man.
Dude, it's real.
It's actually not far off from what you guys said, just reverse. So he was a poor guy that gets enlisted by like princes and all of that to like fight the enemies.
A farmer bioweapon.
Yeah. Let's see.
We talked about food. Now I'm getting hungry.
Oh, it's gonna continue. Fruits basket.
Fruits basket.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
Wiggles.
Yo.
It's Wiggles the anime.
Wiggles the anime. Oh no.
So it's a basket. So this is about a fruit basket.
Who knows?
Listen, it could 100% be about like a sentient fruit basket because I remember seeing on like Twitter a freaking chair being sentient in an anime. I'm not even making this up. I'm not. If you look this up, it's real. So this could 100% be like a fruit basket that's sentient that someone meets. I don't know. I really don't know.
Cayla's theory is completely valid.
That's
It's literally either that or this is some sort of love story. I don't.
Okay.
It's got to be one of
Reach
those.
their hands into the fruits basket. Why? What?
This is like a typical high
basket.
school looking thing.
Fruit ninja.
It's a sensei.
Fruit ninja. The end. Who's a sensei? So the guy that's got the Japanese attire on, their family is well-to-do and traditional, but it's not that he's like a martial arts guy. It's just that is his attire because of the family he's a part of.
He's just loaded because of the fruits business, the fruits basket. Like the the goose that lays the golden egg. It's just like the golden fruits.
Maybe there's some sort of tradition with the fruits basket.
Okay, what do you think the tradition would be?
Ritual that keeps them rich.
Maybe it's farming or something, or like a traditional like. Yeah, I feel like this is not so much like literal as it is probably representational.
Okay.
But I
or
don't.
Symbolic.
It's fruits basket. What the frick does that mean? Like, what could that represent?
It's the proletariat struggle. It's just capitalist society. Everything gets contributed to the fruits basket of the rich.
So, fruits basket. I'll tell you what fruits basket actually refers to. There's a game like a group game. Everybody sits in a circle and there's a person in the middle, and everybody has a fruit assigned to them, apple, orange, peach, whatever. There's multiple people that have the same fruit. There's like 2 or 3 people per fruit, and once your fruit gets called, you have to get up and change seats, but the person that is in the middle also, so there's one less seat than there are people. It's kind of like inverse musical chairs. Toru Honda, who's the girl in the front, has always been fascinated by the stories of the Chinese zodiac that her beloved mother told her as a child. However, a sudden family tragedy changes her life, and subsequent circumstances leaves her all alone. Toru is now forced to live in a tent, but little does she know that her temporary home resides on the private property of the esteemed Soma family. Stumbling upon their home one day, she encounters Shigure, an old Soma cousin, that's the guy in the traditional attire, and Yuki, the prince of her school, the gray-haired guy. Toru explains that she lives nearby, but the Somas eventually discover her well-kept secret of being homeless when they see her walking back to her tent one night. Things start to look up for Toru as they kindly offer to take her in after hearing about her situation. But soon after, she's caught up in a fight between Yuki and his hot-tempered cousin Kyo, the guy in the orange. While trying to stop them, she learns that the Soma family has a well-kept secret of their own. Whenever they are hugged by a member of the opposite sex, they transform into animals of the Chinese zodiac. Yes.
Huh?
So
What? I would have never guessed that.
no,
I never, not without more clues.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Why are you laughing like
I
that?
don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like
macabre
that.
Lucifer.
Oh my
and the biscuit hammer.
What? I have.
I'm gonna cry.
Huh?
You're gonna cry.
My brain is melting. This is more confusing than Clannad.
Just take a shot. Just take a shot.
Okay. Lucifer and the biscuit hammer.
This has to mean something else in Japanese because, like, in English translation, this doesn't make any sense. Like biscuit in like the UK, I think means like a cookie,
Right?
Whereas in like this has to be something like that where it's like it means something entirely different in like Japanese.
Right.
This is about Satan.
Fair
It's
enough.
gotta be.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I have no idea what biscuit hammer would mean though. Like
no, ditto to that.
got me. That's got me.
The guy's grimacing and the woman is looking at him despondently. Why?
Why is there people like just on the world? Like
That's a question I ask myself every day. So a college student named Yuhi Amamiya has a monotonous life which is turned upside down with the appearance of Sir Noi Crescent, a talking lizard claiming to be a knight of justice. Crescent elaborates...
What? I see it on his shoulder now. What? Huh?
Crescent,
on his arms?
Crescent elaborates that the world is in peril, threatened by the mage Animus, who it wishes to annihilate it with his biscuit hammer, an enormous structure suspended in Earth's orbit. Hence why this is in space. Okay.
He's literally gonna rubber band the Earth.
As the newly appointed lizard knight, Yuhi must fight alongside other beast knights to protect the princess and save the planet from destruction.
What is going on? I mean, I was gonna like suggest like there's some sort of war going on, but like that's about all I could gather from that.
I actually don't see where the devil comes involved.
Yeah, where the frick is Lucifer? Where's the devil?
Maybe it's the lizard. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I think it's talking about Animus, who's a mage. A lot of times they get like demonic names, so it's Lucifer, not necessarily the devil.
That was some poetry there, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Dang.
Yeah, poetry can be whatever
hammer, bro.
you want it to be.
Where's the gravy for my biscuit hammer, please?
All right, so the next one and our last one. Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Does not dream.
Yes.
So this rascal clearly does dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah, exactly. He is absolutely dreaming of him.
This person's in denial, is what it is.
Yes. Absolute denial.
Is in just refusing. Like, no, I'm not a simp. But clearly is. Clearly.
Okay.
That's my best.
So like a tsundere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Maybe, yeah. Tsundere, yeah, that's right.
I got it.
Does not dream. I am not in love with that woman.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh my! There's
look at the jellyfish in the back. Look at the jellyfish in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my god! There it is.
I will tell you, the aquarium is a popular date spot in a lot of animes. I'll tell you that.
There's something I could suggest.
Do jellyfish make people think of love?
Oh my! That is highly. In the way I was raised, that's highly suggestive. Like that's not a kid.
I don't know. I know that what she's wearing is not necessarily kid friendly, but
there's checkers on the floor. I'm trying to look like anywhere else except for this woman.
If I know about anime enough, this girl can turn into a rabbit.
Yes. Yes.
That's definitely included somehow. That's gotta be. It's gotta be based upon what I'm seeing. This girl
Shape-shifting.
can turn into a rabbit.
Shape-shifting.
I
Yeah,
still
go
think it's a tsundere or whatever. That's
Okay.
whatever. I think
Okay.
it's something like that. And but the girl can turn into a bunny rabbit. I'm gonna stand by that because I literally don't.
Okay.
No, I agree, Kayla. I agree with what you were saying there because there's like tropes about What's-a-Mahui with like foxes that can turn into people.
I have a question. Is Bunny Girl like a teacher?
No.
Okay. Because senpai
Yeah.
implies that she's of a higher authority.
She is older. She's older than the other person
Okay.
that's involved with the title. So that's like they're in school together. So if you were like a sophomore and you were talking to a senior, you would call them senpai.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I forget that, like,
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's multi-use.
Yeah.
is like,
The last few have been kind of rough for you guys, but this one you actually did decent on. She doesn't turn into a bunny though. And she's the tsundere, not him. So that's okay. So I'll read what this says. The rare and inexplicable puberty syndrome, not like actual puberty, like it's a disease, is thought of as a myth. It is a rare disease which only affects teenagers, and its symptoms are so supernatural that hardly anyone recognizes it as a legitimate occurrence. However, high school student Sakura Azusagawa knows from personal experience that it is very much real and happens to be quite prevalent in his school. Mai Sakurajima is a third-year high school student who gained fame in her youth as a child actress, but recently halted her promising career for reasons unknown to the public. With an air of unapproachability, she is well known throughout the school, but none dare interact with her. That is until Sakura sees her wandering around the library in a bunny girl costume. Despite the getup, no one seems to notice her, and after confronting her, she realizes that she is another victim of puberty syndrome. As Sakura tries to help Mai through her predicament, his actions bring him into contact with more girls afflicted with the elusive disease. They use puberty syndrome as like a title of like a condition that's supernatural. Her supernatural thing was as people once she stopped like doing TV work, people started to forget her, and the people who forgot her actually couldn't see her. So she used the bunny suit as a way to, like, obviously if you're in a library and you see somebody wearing that, you would see people turn heads, but the main character guy is the only one that noticed her.
that's
Interesting.
wow.
Oh.
That's anime names. You guys actually did really, really well. I'm very, very impressed.
Oh,
This was definitely something. Some of these really surprised me, and then some of these
yeah.
surprised me in the sense of, oh my gosh, I can't believe we got so close to what it actually was.
Yeah, you guys
And
did
then
very
some
well.
that were like, why is that the name of one
I
of
know.
them? That has nothing to
Basket
do
is still
with
messing with me.
Fruit
I'm gonna have
Basket. What was
nightmares.
Fruit Basket?
Thank you, Cayla and Egan, very much for your time and for hanging out with me for a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your break. Happy New Year's to everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Again, thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. This was fun to
Yeah,
do.
you were. This was really fun.